some final features to this thing. We're watching the chat. We're waiting to see when the answers come in. Dom has come in with an answer, and Dom's answer is 7,534 grams. That is not correct. That is not correct. That is not correct. So Dom is now going to try to figure out what he's missing. And in the meantime, that may have opened the door for Ty. It looks like Ty is coming through here with this final feature in this tournament. Lots of diversity, you might say, in this tournament. And I think that's pretty cool. So today we're going to see one of those matches. Once again, we're going to see SolidWorks versus Alibre. Two different CAD systems going head-to-head, trying to model the same parts as quickly as possible. Here are our runners. Dom from the United States running SolidWorks versus Ty from Australia running Alibre. Can't wait to see Alibre back in the mix again. Here we go. This first CAD battle between SolidWorks and Alibre. CAD versus CAD, United States versus Australia, begins in 3, 2, 1, go. What is the mass of this part in XXXX grams? The tolerance is plus or minus 5 grams. Both of our runners are attempting to grab a screen capture of this part and jumping into their respective CAD systems. And let's flip over and see how they approach this thing. Here we go. Dom on the left, running SolidWorks. Ty on the right, running Alibre. Dom looks like he is going to attempt to create this part, starting by looking at the front view and kind of creating that sleeve that's coming out from the middle in the front view. I think that's a perfectly reasonable way to start this thing. We see the Ty on the right. Looks like he's going to start out by creating kind of the base for this thing. So another completely reasonable approach to this. I like the way that Dom on the right is able to use the line arc line shortcut. Always a good shortcut to know about and to leverage in the world of SolidWorks. We see that Dom decided to go with an offset entities to create that leg that's kind of coming down. An offset entities to get that geometry, but running into some problems with tangency. But it looks like Dom was able to resolve that by doing a little crossing select tangent, another excellent shortcut in the world of SolidWorks. Now the question is, how's he going to merge this all together? And it looks like he's going to do it with a convert entities and a trim. I like it. I like it. Okay, running into a little error there with his dimension. Looks like for some reason his dimension was erroring out. I hate it when SolidWorks does that. I've had that happen many times. And what's up with that? He's able to drag it. He should be able to dimension it, but for some reason he's not able to. We're going to let him figure that out. We're going to take a look over at Ty on the right. Looks like Ty's already done with that base. That base has given Dom some problems, but Ty was able to get through it no problem, possibly opening the door for Ty to come through with a correct model now. We see that he's creating a dimension from the base up to the center of that circle. I love the way the dimension tool works in Alibre. Very easy, very intuitive. And Ty is going to be going through here and creating this model. But look at that, doesn't look right. That doesn't look like what we see in that isometric rendered view. So what's going on with that? Why is that circle so low? Ty's gonna have to figure that out, because it looks like Dom on the left was able to get that base correct, was able to get it fully constrained, was able to get the geometry he needs, and now Dom looks like he may be moving into the home stretch on this model, coming through and creating that final cut there. Dom on the left using SolidWorks, Ty on the right using Alibre. Oh, but we see Ty was able to get that circle in the right spot, and now we see that he is doing an extrusion mid-plane, bringing that circle out to the desired depth, the desired location. We see that Ty is going through, adding some final features to this thing. We're watching the chat. We're waiting to see when the answers come in. Dom has come in with an answer. This is number 27. Dom's answer is 7,534 grams. That is not correct. That is not correct. 7,535 grams. That is not correct. So Dom is now going to try to figure out what he's missing from this model, why that mass did not come up correct. He's going to try to figure this out. And in the meantime, that may have opened the door for Ty. It looks like Ty is coming through here with this final feature. Oh, and we see on the left there that Dom is over-filleting this thing. Filleting and getting a gajillion edges. Never fun when that occurs. And it looks like just playing along with Aaron sees it. Just playing along with this is heart racing. Dom has revised his answer to 5956 grams. And Ty coming in right behind him, 5956 grams. 5956 is the correct answer. So that's going to give Dom a point. Wow. Well done. Well done to Dom. My goodness, that was a close one. Dom coming with his answer, coming in with his correct answer. Ty coming in literally 1 second behind him. My goodness, guys, that was very, very close. Very impressive. What a way to kick things off. Wow, wow, wow. Let's be sure that we give a GG in the chat to Dom, a GG in the chat to Ty, and wow, 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 that was so close. My goodness, that was I'm a little bit out of sorts with how close that was.